Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse Lockdown Lowdown, and today I am with Musgrave Minerals Managing Director Rob Waugh. Now Rob, there's been quite a bit of excitement floating through the corridors of Musgrave Minerals over the last month in April. You've had a couple of big announcements from the Starlight prospect. Would you like to just fill us in on what's happening at Starlight? I mean, you're the man, you're the expert, you know all about it, so tell me.
Not a problem at all, Wally. It's great to be here again on the Roadhouse. Look, really important for us is Starlight Discovery. So it's perpendicular to the existing mineralisation. It's right at break of day. So we're in an area that we've drilled quite extensively, but this mineralisation is running parallel to the drill hole. So we can see how it can easily slip between the drill holes. It's really high grade. So we're looking at some intercepts around that 40 metre mark as far as width, downhole width goes, at around that 7 grams to 5 grams. So a number of intercepts in that category. We've also had some higher grade components to those too. So some of those have had high grade 5 metres at 30 grams within it and that sort of thing. So we're really excited about the work going forward. We've got a drill rig that will arrive on site early next week. We expect that to be drilling extensions to the Starlight Discovery. We've got a strike length of about 100 metres, but it's still very open to the west. So we're looking forward to drill testing some of that as well. So a pretty exciting program going forward, and we can't wait to get back into it.
All right, so Starlight is basically part of the Q project, but it's part of the break of day part of the Q project, isn't it? So the opportunity to add to what's already there in resource.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and that's the advantage we have is we can add to the existing resource. We're really close to the existing resource, so yeah, it should be a relatively straightforward proposition for us to add to that and grow that existing break of day resource. So what we want to do is we've got 600,000 ounces in resources at the moment. We want to add considerably to that to try and get that up closer to the 1 million ounce mark. And that's really our goal over the next 18 months is to build that resource base. So Starlight is an opportunity to start that process and get the ball rolling and build that resource.
So just sticking with that resource for the moment, because I mean that's been a steady build over the last 18 months, building that resource out there at break of day and the Lena deposit as well. So with everything else happening, the Starlight adding to that, well, obviously, as you were just alluding to, the next 18 months is going to be quite exciting.
Oh, absolutely. And the other advantage we have here is this project is 100% owned by Musgrave. So we're on granted mining leases, 100% owned by Musgrave, only 3 kilometres on a major transit route, which is the Great Northern Highway. So, it's an exciting time for us. And, to add to that, we've just done a very successful capital raise. So we've put $6 million in the tin. So that's fantastic. That'll be focused on Starlight. And we're looking forward to, as I've mentioned, getting that money in the ground and starting in a week's time.
And 6 million is nothing to sneeze at in these enlightened times. And but another thing about the raising was that you managed to welcome some new people onto some new shareholders onto the register. Obviously, everything that you're doing there, people are starting to take a fair bit of notice.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's some really good additions to the register, some resource funds there. So, we're really excited, obviously existing shareholders as well. So we're really excited about that process going forward and what it will bring for the company. So, it's a good time to be here and we're excited for the future. And although it is difficult working around some of the restrictions with COVID-19, it hasn't impeded our exploration. So, in any significant way at this stage. We're out drilling. We have been drilling through the whole pandemic, and we're looking forward to continue to do so. And we'll have a second rig on site, as I mentioned, we'll be drilling at Starlight because we're still drilling through and working with the Evolution joint venture as well. So that's happening on the lake as we speak as well.
All right, so the Evolution, that's the Lake Austin part of the Q project. So they're still ticking along there?
Yeah, absolutely. So as I mentioned, that lake rig is drilling away, and we're looking forward to continuing that program as we progress through into May.
All right, Rob. Well, there has been, as I said before, there's been quite a lot of news filtered out from Musgrave Minerals over the last 18 months, and now with all this extra activity about to kick off, we can only anticipate more news to come. So we look forward to hearing it and presenting it to our readers and our viewers here at the Resources Roadhouse. So Rob Waugh, thanks very much once again for being part of the Resources Roadhouse.
It was always a pleasure, Wally, and great to chat to you again. It's been a little while, so good to talk.
Yeah, no worries, mate, and keep safe.
Will do. Thanks, Wally. All the best.